Hi, I'm Dolores Cruz, and this is Eric. Eric is my youngest of four. He was 24 years old when he was killed in a car accident. It was very sudden, obviously very traumatic for all of us. I have to say that in those right at the beginning there, for the first few days, weeks, months, I honestly had really lost hope. I felt like I was in a deep, dark abyss. I felt like didn't know how I could possibly live again or see any light. There was no light. And I just believed that there must have been something deep inside that just guided me to just say that maybe it was possible. I think something in me said it was just possible. And I right away had a grief therapist that I found who was awesome. And then started reading some books. People started handing me books, and I started just really understanding more and more about the afterlife through near-death experiences, through spiritual books. And I began to understand that, Eric is still around just without a physical body. And I must admit, I did have some amazing, incredible signs from him right at the beginning. I had been crying out to him that I needed a hug. I went to the store. I saw people out in front collecting donations for a worthy cause that I was familiar with. I did go up to a table to a young man who would look just like my son, was his height, his age, his build. And I wrote a check, and we had a brief conversation about the charity. And then he asked me for a hug. And this was after I had been asking my son for a hug. And in that moment when I hugged him and it felt like I was hugging my son, I knew it was my son. And that was the first moment that I understood that he is around. And I have just found more and more, reasons that to understand and believe that all of our children, our loved ones, they don't go anywhere. And I began even writing about this. I never thought I would ever write, but after a couple of years, I did write one book, and then later on another one, because I really do want to share with people, offer them that same hope. So I hope that what I found can also be passed on to others as well.